possibly the most pivotal game to date in the Big Ten season, and we got some serious star power. Number 11, Wisconsin, and number 8, Michigan State. John Tonje is in the house as the Badgers will look to pull what would be a forever meeting with both teams ranked in the AP Top 11. Amazing. Just to illustrate how tremendous both of these teams have been this season, and we are off and running here in East Lansing.
And you mentioned McGee getting the start too, Spiro. Watch for him. He's a great three-point shooter.
This is Tonje.
He's not so bad either at 39%. Tom Izzo probably looking to get the ball on the blocks to get things early going. They run a lot of sets with screens down deep for their big guys. They're trying to get it to Kohler to start. Well defended.
Out front, they give it to Zapawa. This is Fears into the paint. Zapawa, starter every game this season. And it's
opening on the middle of the floor also, as we just showed on the open, for pull-up jumpers.
See Wisconsin coming in off their lopsided victory a couple of days ago against Washington to get their record to 22-6. Down low to the box, this is Crowell. Red hot over his last three, and he picks up where he left off. Our chat with him earlier today, wanting to get back quickly. Akins holding against Tonje. What a matchup between those two. Richardson lets it fly and gets the Spartans their first points.
That's the Akins setup, though. It's a simple outside perimeter type play. Understand where Richardson's on the floor and just deliver one right to the numbers.
That's been Michigan State's weakness. They are not a good three-point shooting team. Tonje is going to fire. Back of the rim, the putback up off. Martins Holloman, of course, the hero the other night at Maryland.
They're letting him play, huh? What a shot that was.
And meantime, Carter Gilmore has checked into the game. Defense Kohler here. Holloman to get him set on the wing. It's Richardson comes across. Offensive rebound. Kohler has been their best rebound today, looking to win in this building for a fourth Big Ten.
Yep.
If Michigan State 1 of 6 from the field to start. Badgers, good ball movement. This is Jack Janicki who's checked in out of Gilmore. This is Crowell from deep, and he buries it.
Yeah, good step out, too.
Look at Crowell, what he's done. He's been the catalyst so far for the Badgers.
Watch the way Michigan State goes to that
dribble drive and the finish underneath. And, boy, they keep coming. This kid, Janicki, Greg Gard hinted that he would mix
it up. As that play just indicated right there, he was out on the three-point shot as he finishes off the...
What a call there. Yeah, so they change it on the floor. Very close. Tonje trying to create some space over Carr. Played it well defensively. And Tonje...
Here we go upstairs.
Holloman, and it's Carr! He may be the most...
Today in practice, they ran in transition, and look at this going up the floor, reversing it just a touch, but look at the delivery. Right on the money, right where he can handle it, go with it, and finish. Holloman just throwing a beautiful pass. Nice work.
Get him reset to Holloman. Kohler.
His patience is great underneath.
Holloman on a three, fight for it. Look at Kohler all over the place. And then it's Akins.
They're going to love that. They are going to flat out love that.
Here comes Blackwell, and he's got the answer for the Badgers.
And a great way to answer, putting it on the floor, too. Don't settle on the road for a quick three-pointer or a long shot.
Blackwell's their second high scorer. Akins catching fire.
Akins was 4 of 20 coming into this game from the three-point line the last 5.
What's an encouraging sign? And look at Carr. He gets Blackwell from the back.
Look at them run. They're wide all the time.
One of the premier fast break teams in the country, and the Spartans are coming.
Well, Wisconsin's going to be careful here. Good look underneath. Oh.
Boy, just a sweet dime from Janicki. And free throws coming up for the
floor.
So Nolan Winter, the Minnesota kid, best free throw shooting season in the history of the sport. Holloman defended by McGee, who's back onto the floor after a brief rest for Greg Gard. Holloman poked away by Tonje, gets it back. Underneath, Akins left open.
Man, is he finding great spots? I know he's shooting it with rhythm, but he's finding the spot on the floor where he can be found to get that shot off in a hurry.
Akins has hit 3 threes in less than 8 minutes. Blackwell from deep.
Yeah, I think you want to try to drive it towards the basket. Another kick out. Here we go again.
Akins follows his own miss and cleans up the mess.
The money early on.
Coach knows what he's talking about.
He sure does.
Everyone has said with Michigan State, Jim, it's really been their only Achilles heel. What a dive to the basket and another chance at 3. Carter Gilmore on the dive.
Wide open. Look at these numbers there.
They have made more. Jeremy Fears kicks out. Straight away to Booker. Turnover. Tonje off and running. Hard two-handed flush. And the Badgers reclaim the lead.
And not a bad play defensively in transition, just loose ball after that play.
So just past the midway point of this first half, we expected it to be high octane, high intensity, and these two teams have not disappointed. Open 3, Booker lights the lamp from deep.
I was watching him shoot that same shot from practice yesterday. Spiro, 7 of 10, he hit in rhythm. Obviously worked on it, confident, and he'll shoot it. Wow,
here comes Tonje. Unreal.
I'm watching Tom Izzo over there put his hands on his head after that one went through.
Fiddler left open. Encouraging sight. McGee's going to track it down for the Badgers as we cross the 8-minute mark first half. Here comes McGee taking some contact, and he's going to get to the free throw line. Jimmy, they're just relentless the way they continue to attack the basket.
4 points a game over the last 10 games, so it's not like he's just...
Obviously, everyone at Colorado State vouched for the kid, the talent, but I don't think any lower right leg injury. Hoping to have him back a little bit later this week. Shot clock at 7. This is Blackwell looking for some daylight. 2, he'll fire and puts it down for the Badgers.
Yeah, he's another guy who's really picked up his game from the perimeter for Wisconsin. They're kind of letting them shoot the ball because they are not, other than the Akins couple of shots, they're not hitting their threes at all.
Holloman on the initial miss, and then it's Akins top of the key. It's going to be a loose ball foul. Looks like they're going to get Cohen Carr. Tom Izzo thinking about some of the foul trouble as we play latter stages of this first half.
Left in this first half, if you're Wisconsin, maybe a little adjustment. Very well. If they're going to lose this game, they're going to force them outside.
Open look at a 3. Won't go from Blackwell, and Wisconsin is cooled off now as well.
Look at the red shirts back again defensively.
Fears, boy, Gilmore got a piece. They're going to put Fears at the free throw line with exactly 5 minutes left in the half. Kid, 3rd in the Big Ten in assists. Everyone here knows to become the player that he has turned into over the last year for Izzo in this program.
Yeah.
Blackwell's going to get him reset. Badgers playing in enemy territory, one of the toughest gyms in the country. Contact here with Jeffrey Anderson making the call. Just a tremendous move there by Winter. So 2 shots for Nolan Winter, former high school player in this Wisconsin program. First-year starter for guard.
Yep.
And he builds on the Badgers' lead.
Real good rebounder on the offensive side. 50% of his rebounds come there, and look at the offense. Once again, the zone right now. They get Kohler in the middle of the floor. They may have to work the baselines a little, too.
Here comes Fears. Just an exquisite play. And Michigan State, number 8 in the country, 14-3 in conference, at the top of the charts with Michigan.
That's a real good set for Wisconsin on the half-court set to get that shot for Winter.
Fears underneath Kohler. Wisconsin is now 2 of 15 from the three-point line. Akins going to get him reset.
Got to get something going towards the basket. Break the big guy down.
Akins, breakout game so far. 3 threes, steps back and rattles in it again.
Good recognition.
Tip, my goodness. And that thing nearly dropped for the Spartans.
Another set to get Kohler. I think Tom Izzo liked his miss from the right side with the rhythm he showed on it. Called his number again.
McGee into the paint, misses, and he taps it down amongst the tree.
On the other way.
So the three-point struggles, 11 straight misses, and here we go. 8 to shoot. Blackwell Guarded by Fears, fading and sticks it.
And here they come. Real fast down the floor, but look at the balance. Well designed by Wisconsin.
Kohler, the trailer on the wing. Akins, 2 seconds. He will fire. We got a good, clean look at it as that's going to get us to halftime here in East Lansing.
That was a great job by Wisconsin.
For each of the last 3 games, however, 2 fouls in the first half. He only played 5 minutes, 22 seconds over the first 20 minutes. Badgers, that excellent ball movement, and they pick up right where they left off. John Blackwell off the pretty feet, and Blackwell's got 8.
Yeah, looked like a zone just then, too. There by Michigan State. Nice recovery to start things off with Wisconsin recognizing it well.
So Blackwell into double figures. Bloomfield Hills products coming back home. Kohler. And now the Spartans can tie or perhaps take the lead with a 3-pointer. Told you about where these two teams sit. Michigan State beginning the day even at the top of the Big Ten with Michigan. This is Power. Just like in half. By an average of nearly 15 points. McGee finds the laces. And the Badgers' 3-point struggles continue. Richardson, transition 3, splash!
And that's got Tom Izzo pumped up.
Won't get a better look than that. Here is Akins spotting up in the corner. Missed it. And guess who? It's Kohler again. Akins inside, and he's going to shoot free throws.
Cole is just gobbling things up on the offensive glass. Number 6 out of his.
I sit with Tom Izzo in his office yesterday for a good stretch, and he talked about, look, this is probably one of my 4-point lead.
The bench was 23-0 against Maryland the other night, so a clear indicator of what they can do with their bench production because they get so much time.
Tonje bottled up. They get it to Gilmore, who's checked into the game now for Greg Gard.
Defense has really picked up a notch.
Winter, just a massive shot for the Badgers. And just like that, it's a 1-point game. Wisconsin had missed 14 straight from deep before that make.
Good stop there by Cooper.
Fiddler coming back door.
Every
so
bit of it.
Pretty.
Every bit of it just then to get on the other side of the basket.
But Fiddler's been good today off the bench. His 2nd field goal.
Hard-nosed guy, just likes to mix it up also.
Filling up that stat sheet. Here comes Blackwell turning the corner for the Badgers.
People in and out. He's going to keep them fresh, and that's what it's been paying dividends in the second half of games for him lately.
And it really tests teams as boy trying to drop the hammer, and it looked like Gilmore got him for the.
Watch the delay in getting this shot up. He's not going to get that off that quickly. I think that's a floater opportunity right there. What a crossover by Gilmore to make that.
Tonje, the inbounder. So Blackwell, Tonje, Winter, Gilmore, and Janicki now back into the game. Blackwell, boy, the relentlessness that he plays with for this Wisconsin team. So
that was a great spot on the floor. After he got
Trackers, CBS tonight after 60 minutes and streaming on Paramount Plus. Fiddler off the handoff, spins to the elbow, reset Richardson. 8 on the timer. Richardson step back 3. They got him and he buries it.
Classic shot of not being able to land cleanly. The defender makes a mistake. You're going to give up that long-range shot. And watch Janicki just keeps going, and he knocks him down as he's shooting that shot.
Jimmy, they tell us his pop could play a little bit back in the day.
Sure
and
could.
Boy, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. This young man just oozes with talent, and he is starting to put it all. So we crossed the 15-minute mark. Gilmore, hard fake, takes Fiddler to the box, up, under, missed it.
Nice hands
and then
there.
Gilmore, the theft. This is Blackwell from deep, left it short. Look at Gilmore. Wisconsin Badgers, again, 2 wins against top 10 teams this season. They knocked off Arizona and Purdue. Can they do it again on the road? That was McGee.
Good stop again for the transition.
Fiddler on a 3-point. Or again, if the Spartans can hit the 3-point shot with consistency, this is a completely different team.
Totally different. Watch this guy with moves in the middle of the paint.
Here comes Fiddler underneath. He's added an element to this offense in this game. 5-point lead.
Can't say fiddler to the roof, can I?
You can say anything you want, Jimmy. Here comes Crowell. Big answer for the Badgers.
Yeah, and
Can he continue to make the correct decisions here? Just 3.9 to shoot for the Spartans.
wouldn't you give this to Holman right now?
Yes, I would.
Here we go.
Up the floor. Boy, shades of the other night. Here he comes to the cup and lays it up and in.
Not quite the other night from 60 feet, but not a bad guy to give the ball to.
Trey Holloman off the bench for a 6th straight game. What a run it's been. Ilver gets the friendly bounce.
Boy, was that ever a good touch from way outside.
What a shot for the Badgers. Off the bench, only their 4th 3 of the game.
4 for 23, a team that shoots it at about 30-ish%. Oh, they had Kohler down low.
Richardson, boy, that's a little flick at the rim with his...
Is on the court down here.
I don't think Jeffrey wanted to look.
Oh, that's a
tough pass deflected. Gilmore.
Nice
turnover.
Oh, beauty.
Aikens ahead of the pack, and he drops the hammer.
You want to see a better half court for many threes a game either. It's like 6.5. So they're doing their job defensively.
It's one of their strengths, their three-point defense. Among the best in the country.
29% defensive three-point efficiency.
Cooper rolling to the rack. And Richard
to get this place ramped up again.
So 6 straight points for Michigan State. Badgers, Jimmy, haven't scored in nearly 4 minutes. And John Tonje, 9 points in the first half. 0 of 6 since.
Well, look for Blackwell going towards the basket. Can't even say it quick enough in order then he gets it going. It's the second half defensive efficiency that Michigan State has thrown at people.
Spartans team that just wears you down as the game goes on. And Tonje clearly talked about in that timeout huddle to try to get himself to the rack. And he's going to earn a trip to the free throw line to try to second in percentage at better than 91%.
Just watch that.
Survivor, new episode, CBS Wednesday, 8/7 Central on CBS. Regular season title, but they've got to win out, including this one.
Yeah, just don't settle if you're Wisconsin for the long shot unless it's in rhythm. There you go.
Winter,
good.
And he buries it.
So McGee turned it down on the right side to get a better look, and it was a rhythm shot.
And the Spartans have gone stone cold.
I was going to say, you look up, you might have gotten a layup with McGee.
Here comes Tonje knifing in.
Great play there by Carr. Got his both hands on that ball. Look out.
Oh! Just detonated. Put the entire Badgers team on a poster.
Well, he takes it away initially, and this is him back there. Look where he ends up. Oh, boy.
Holy smokes.
Cradle it a little.
How does Wisconsin respond now? Such a mentally tough team.
Got to take the crowd back out of it.
Here's a 3. Winter short front rim offensive rebound. It's Crowell. Boy, it nearly went.
Not always right, by the way, but they're supportive. But remember also that Michigan State shoots it at 80%.
8 lead. And the foul trouble that both of these coaches are thinking about. Not much for guard. Aikens. Not a Holloman.
There you go.
Up top, it's Cooper. And he drops the sledgehammer.
Holloman again with a tricky pass out front. Here's another one upstairs. Oh, he missed it.
Badgers crowd won't get a better look than that. He missed it.
Watch behind.
McGee.
Nice play, McGee.
Picks Holloman's pocket.
Generally in close games, 5 minutes or less, you don't see a pace like this.
Boy, what a sequence. Kamari McGee.
You usually see guys.
Michigan State's defense wears teams down. How do the Badgers hold up here? There's your game reset. 3:23 left. This is Jeremy Fears. Now they're going to get him reset to Richardson.
Yeah, let's see if he can take over a little bit.
Here he comes, turning the corner underneath. What a dime, gets it to Kohler, and a chance at 3.
Might have got Blackwell with
pass to Kohler.
Oh, everybody in.
14 rebounds for Kohler.
7 on the offensive end, Spiro.
Unbelievable.
Huge possession, too, with the clock.
Here's Fears knifing in. Fiddler in the corner.
Good reaction, too, by Tonje.
Richardson. Winter able to keep Kohler off the glass.
Here's their opportunity to answer, though. I like to see them get it to Blackwell or Tanjay and make something happen, go into the basket. Here's Tanjay.
Tanjay, number 4 scorer in the conference. This is Crowell from 3, back of the rim. We've got an injured Badger down.
You're just trying to breathe your way back into it. So generally, it's not much more than that. It's easy for me to say that when I'm not getting hit.
By the way, Jackson Kohler, 15 rebounds, a new career high for the young man out of American Fork, Utah.
And miss Cooper for a quick second underneath.
There's Cooper popping outside. Now to Richardson, 10 to shoot. Cooper rolling to the cup. Just a lethal 2-man game with Richardson.
And I love the way they spread the floor, and they were very, very patient with that delivery. They had a couple. Look at Richardson with the steal. He's got Kohler if he wants him.
Up ahead of the pack, it's Kohler. Jace Richardson taking the game over for the Spartans.
A couple of great passes.
Young man who is not playing like a freshman for Tom Izzo. Here comes Blackwell, little body bumping, no call. Akins has it, and the Spartans are going to call for time.
And Spiro, what has happened in the last, it really is, and it's their team, it's their effort, and it's also their depth that wears you down.
Last Badgers field goal came at the 4:07 mark of the second half. Haven't scored in over 3 minutes.
Yeah, some might think you foul with a 3-possession game like this, but Michigan State is just too good at the free throw line.
Boy, this one, they're going to get a reaching foul. Tanjay thought he had it cleanly.
What a huge call. 5 of 30, 17%.
Unbelievable.
Yep. Well, the defense.
And well-deserved.
Yeah, you get one of your big guys off the floor so you can defend the three-point line a little bit better.
Badgers need some haymakers here down the stretch. Blackwell to the cup, missed it, and it's Winter to put it back.
Smart play just to get a bucket.
So Guard will take a quick timeout today in a game that we can see right here on CBS.
Yeah, if I'm with Wisconsin, I'm obviously going to foul, but I'm going in there looking for a tie-up. They got a lot of guards on the floor that can handle.
Where Fears looking over and getting the timeout. And both teams to their respective bench. Free throw line, of course, Wisconsin number 1. Inbound to Holloman. McGee coming quickly to get him. And here we go, 32.9 seconds. Sunday on CBS.
Wow. Wow. An opportunity.
McGee will hoist front rim. So the Spartans dodge a bullet. Here comes Akins in no hurry. And they're going to put him at the free throw line.
So this was not even close to that. This is going to start getting up a little higher with the free throw shooting and all. Did the 3 well. But they generally make 5 more three-point shots, Wisconsin does, than they did today.
1 of 2 at the line there.
I want a foul here.
Blackwell against Fears, stumbling to the rim, misses, bodies all over the place.
Is there going to be a walk? I wouldn't want to play any of these two teams.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
Tanjay on the fire, misses. That was the other thing about the way this game ended. Tanjay, one of the elite scorers, just didn't have it in the second half. And the Michigan State Spartans still on pace as they approach what they hope will be another Big Ten regular season championship as they knock off the Badgers 71-62.